Greetings, everyone. Here we are again, and this is, I think, Chapter 11, Theater of Today. As I've been working at Eastern Arizona College over the years, I thought we need to do more than just one type of theater, because theater is important for everyone. I've tried all types. As a matter of fact, when I first started out, we did try handicapped theater, and it became very popular. And my acting classes worked with the handicapped, and we put little plays together and performed them. And that was one of the more exciting times I've had, and the students have had. The students learned a whole lot doing this handicapped theater. They weren't very big. They were half-hour plays. There are a few things that the people said, and there was some singing, there was some dancing, and it seemed to work out real well. Matter of fact, we had one lady that never had really talked before. She was real grumpy. Had never really talked before. But during the course of putting one of these little plays together and doing these exercises, she started talking, and she started singing, and she started dancing. So whenever we would put one of these on, she had to dance. So we pretty well gave her a little dance for herself. But handicapped theater is one theater that I think it was extremely important. And my actors learned a whole lot too, like I said. I told you last time that we did Peter Pan. We had 276 people. And so what I decided, I couldn't do that anymore, so I'd have to start a children's theater program. So I started a children's theater program, and with the help of Rexanne Lindsay, talked about also, we started children's theater. So Rexanne Lindsay directed the children's theater. And then she went on to do other things, and then we had other people come in. And throughout the years, different people have directed a children's theater. And so what we have right now, or what they have right now, I don't have any more doings with it. They have a younger children's theater from 4-year-olds, I think, through the 4th grade, and then the 4th grade through the 8th grade. And so they have hundreds every time. They have 100 people in the play. So this many years, I think it's been at least 20 years now, that there's been children's theater here in the valley, sponsored by the college, but of course children's theater, all the little kids would come in and perform, and they've done some fine performances, really fine performances. Mrs. Wetton, I just really thank her for the job that she's been doing throughout the last few years as director of these plays. She directs both of them. Now also we added Hispanic theater, plays in Spanish, and that was exciting. They weren't huge. We had maybe 7 or 8 perform in the plays, but we did plays in Spanish, and they were just really exciting. We had a lot of people come and watch those. Of course, you had to understand Spanish. So I understand a little Spanish, so I was able to get through it. But of course, my assistant director, he did a fantastic job of putting the whole thing together. And one-act theater. There's one act you can put on, 30-minute plays. There are 10-minute plays that people do now. Most plays run about 2 hours. Some plays now, the musicals, last up to 3 hours. So if you go see, for example, Les Miserables, you'll spend a good 3 hours. My family and I are going to go see Mary Poppins, and that's about a 3-hour play. I've always wanted to do Mary Poppins on stage. Now we get to see it coming from Broadway. Just makes things so exciting. So when I was little, tiny, we had plays in our backyard. I thought I was a great actor and a tumbler. So we'd invite the neighborhood mothers over and charge them a nickel, and just had a fantastic job with that. We made a lot of money, maybe 25 cents. But that's when I first started, when I was small. And then my dad did a few things with his church, and so I was watching him, and I got a lot more exciting. And as time went on, I became a member of a singing group, and we sang throughout the country of Chile, is where I was for a couple of years. We sang down there. We were on TV, and it was so exciting, and it got into my blood. You walk down the street, and kids recognize you, and we weren't anything big, but because we were on the national TV, the little kids were able to see us. The theater, remember too, the theater is a business on Broadway. It's totally a business. So they don't put on plays that are speculative. They put on plays that they're almost positive will make money. Some of them don't, but most of them do. That's why they're bringing back most of the old musicals.